Alright, now in this lesson we're going to play a little game. The game is Decompile the light system. Okay? Here I have a picture I found on the internet. This picture is a really cool picture. I had to do a digital version of this. Like I had to set this off to the side and try to reconstruct it. And I painted a version of it. It just turned out really nice. I just like the color and the lighting. It's just amazing. So let me tell you a few things that's going on in the scene. What we have here is a lighting system that is coming from the back of the character, okay, back of the girl. And this light is coming from overhead just a little bit and draping aimed right about here on the shoulders. But it's so accurate and so pinpointed that you barely see anything on the face because of this light. So it's backlit. Another light is over to the side here, and it has like some green properties. It looks like almost a gel that's installed onto it. So the gel is coming over here and bouncing light off, and you can see the green properties. I'm guessing this background is probably completely white. It's just a simple fact that the light source itself has some green properties that's jumping on here and then spreading across into the background. This is an ambient light source in the background. So basically what that means is like when a light goes and bounces off or is indirectly cast upon a surface, that's an ambient light source. And if it was just a light that was just right on her, that's a direct light. And this light in the background is kind of a rim light. It's called a rim light, a key light, a hair light. You can use, there's a lot of different variations of terms based upon whoever the photographer is at the time and whatever he thinks it's going to be. But basically backlit is what it's really called, to get non-technical about the actual light itself. Okay, now what we're going to be doing is basically taking a picture like this, in fact this one, and we're going to be trying to represent that over to the side. And we're going to be doing that for a couple different photographs. What I want to do is first section off my little world. So what I want to do here is go in here with the marquee tool, highlight an area, and what I want to do is represent this background. I really like the background in it, so what I'm going to do is grab my gradient tool, and what I'm going to do is grab this light green, switch colors, and grab this dark green. Okay, now what I want to do is paint light to dark on a new layer. So there we go. So from here to here, and see how it's in reverse. So what I'm going to do is back this up and unclick reverse. There we go. That gives me my nice green gradient. So on another layer, what I want to do is reconstruct this light source on a sphere. Okay. So first off, what I'm going to do is start out with using a material in the scene. Okay, the material that I'm going to choose is of course the skin color on the girl. So let's look at the skin tone and how it changes as light hits it. We have a very dark brown here. Also, if you look right at the edge, there's this thing called backscattering that's happening. Backscattering or subsurface scattering is coming into effect because the light in the background is so strong that it's actually going through the skin in this region where there's no bone. So that happens quite frequently, and if you can capture that in your paintings, oh, it's just unbelievable if you're able to pull that off. So here we have probably her normal skin tone right about in this region. And where the green light is coming into play, it's changing, and over here it's changing, and then she has color on her face, which is changing it again. Skin is incredibly difficult to actually get control of, because of the simple fact that especially girls wear so many different combinations of colors on their face sometimes, that when light hits it, it depends upon the makeup, it depends upon the skin. Is it oily, non-oily, is it powdered down? How does light interact with the diffused surface of the material? That's what makes complex skin so hard to capture. So let's pretend that we're not capturing everything with the whole makeup and everything. I just want the skin itself. Well, with everything, I'm going to start out with a dark color of the skin. And because I'm running out of time already, I'm going to start that in the next video.